All right, Merb. What's up, man?
Private conversation. I don't know if you noticed this, but there's like 10 people in here with us.
That's a big audience.
Well, I'm sure you're recording it, and I'm sure other people are recording it too, so
Well,
I'm sure it can get out.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this app, so I'm not recording it. But yeah, somebody said that they are recording it. So,
You could run
I guess,
OBS.
yeah. But I guess we can maybe just start where you came into the live stream and you said that I'm backpedaling now. So I just wanted to give you a chance to say what you meant by that.
You wanted to give me a chance to say it, or you wanted to hear my reasoning behind it?
However you want to phrase it.
Now, how do you want to phrase it, James?
Well, I phrased it the way I wanted to phrase it. I just go ahead and let me know.
Go ahead and let you know.
Yeah, let me know what you meant.
I meant what I said, James.
Okay, backpedaling.
I said you're backpedaling.
Okay. And what did you mean specifically?
I meant that you're backpedaling specifically.
About what specifically was I backpedaling?
About your previous stance on where you were in the whole thing.
You're being pretty vague. Are you an attorney? You're being extremely vague. Are you an attorney?
I'm saying exactly what I meant, and I meant what I said.
Okay.
Tell me.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and write this down. Can you repeat that for me?
What part would you like me to repeat for you, James? You asked me to talk, James, so here I am. What do you got to say?
Well, you come into the chat and you keep trying to say stuff. So go ahead. You said that I'm backpedaling. What am I backpedaling about?
See, I want to clear this up because I said exactly what I wanted to say. You want me to elaborate on it. There's a difference there. Do you understand the difference, James?
Go ahead and elaborate.
Do you understand the difference, James?
Go ahead and elaborate, Merb.
Do you understand the difference, James?
So, Merb, what did you mean by I am backpedaling? Are you
going to have a conversation?
Are we going to converse, or?
Sorry, he's pissing me off.
Do you understand the difference, James?
Okay, so this is really just a pissing contest where we try to put our dicks on the table and see whose is bigger. If you want to have a discourse, then let's have a discourse. What did you mean, Merb, when you said that I was backpedaling?
Do you understand the difference, James?
The difference between what, Merb?
There is a difference in the way we are going to approach this, James. You're going to try to wiggle, and I'm going to pin you down. Do you understand the difference between me saying what I wanted to say and you asking me to clarify? Do you understand that?
Okay, so you said what you wanted to say. Go ahead and clarify.
So you want me to clarify. You understand the difference?
Go ahead and clarify, Merb.
So you don't want to answer the question. So we're not going to have a discourse, James, despite your protestations.
So, Merb, what did you mean when you said that I'm backpedaling? What specifically were you referring to that I'm backpedaling on?
So you don't want to have a discourse, James, because I specifically asked you a question that you're refusing to answer.
Merb, you made an assertion. You're the one who made a claim. I'm just simply asking you to back that claim up with factual evidence. Can you do that or not?
Are you going to answer my questions, James, or are we just going to put our dicks on the table?
You are the one who made a claim. You made a claim. I didn't make any claims.
Do you understand the difference, James? Do you understand the difference? It's a yes or no question. We can move this along, or we could just hang it up on this point. Do you understand the difference?
Do you understand that you made a claim?
Do you understand the difference, James? I have nothing to gain by talking to you. So do you understand? If you want this to move along, if you want to hear the reasoning, you get to answer my question. Do you understand the difference?
All right, Merb. You have a good night, man. Hey, next time you want to come and talk, next time you want to make a claim or an assertion, be ready to back it up, all right, Merb?
I don't play by your rules, James.
The next time you want to make a claim...
I don't play by your rules, authoritarian. I don't play by your rules, James.
I know you don't. You don't play by any rules.
You don't get to tell me what to do, James.
I know.
I don't care if anybody likes me.
No, don't. I know. Merb,
do you understand the difference, James?
Next time you want to make an assertion...
No, there is nothing, James. You don't tell me what to do.
Go ahead and bring...
Do you understand the difference, James? Do you understand the difference, James? Do you understand the difference, James?
Factual
No,
evidence.
this isn't going anywhere. This isn't going anywhere.
No, it's not. It's not.
I don't
going
give two
anywhere.
shits about you. Does it? Do you understand the difference between those two positions?
Not going
I said what I
anywhere.
wanted to say. You want me to clarify. That's your position, James.
Yes, absolutely.
There we go. That's all I had to say. All right, now what do you want to ask me?
I asked you about 100 times, Merb.
We
I
have
want
to
you
get
to
past that
clarify.
point.
I want you to clarify.
All right,
You
so
made an assertion. Now go
I
ahead
will
and
clarify now. I'll be happy to clarify. The reasoning behind it was based on the video that you put out previously, where you stated that the Leon Valley police are evil, 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 evil bad, and they're going to murder you, and they're going to murder your family, and this and that, and everybody needs to go out there and be good little soldiers, or essentially. And you were acting as a ISIS commander, in my estimation. That's what I'm saying. And now you're saying that you're not a leader. So there is a difference in the way you're approaching it after Leon Valley turned into a no-show.
Okay.
Does that clarify things for you?
Yeah, it does clarify your perspective for me. Yes, I appreciate that.
Okay. Yeah. It was my perspective, so you're very astute in noticing that.
Right. Thank you.
Hey, my pleasure. You're still my boo. I'm glad we got past that rough spot.
Okay, so you felt that my video was me being a commander and telling people to go out there. Now,
No, you don't get to phrase it and then walk away. My perception of that video was you attempting to be a leader.
Okay, fair enough. That was your perception of it, is that
Yes.
I was trying to call people to battle and get them out there, and then walking
Yes.
away.
Yes.
Okay. Were you aware then that I'm not the one who planned this event at all?
That is immaterial to me.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Were you aware that I had absolutely no hand in planning this event at all? Not only that, but people who contacted me trying to ask what's going on, I told them, look, I don't know who's planning it. So when I did that live stream, it was really for people who were already intending to go out there. And everyone knew that it wasn't my idea, that it wasn't my plan to go out there again. All right.
So I'm supposed to play stupid and think that you weren't trying to be opportunistic and take credit for things that went on out there.
No.
That's where we're standing.
What do you mean take credit for things that went on out there?
Take credit for them. If everything went swimmingly, then you would have, hey, I was out there, I was rallying people to it, and if things went poorly, you could be like, oh, you know, fellas, I didn't have anything to do with planning it, right?
No.
Come on, man.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
I
not
see.
stupid.
Okay, I do see you're making a lot of assumptions then, and that's where you're going wrong. I'm glad you're talking to me though. I'm
all of this with it is my opinion.
right, and I am glad you're talking to me now because I'm trying to see your perspective on where you get these ideas from, and so I am glad you're talking to me and telling me this. So you feel like I was trying to make this my thing so that if it goes well, then it goes
You would
well
attach
because
your
of
name
me.
to it. Yeah, you'd attach your name to it. You'd write
And
the
that's
way-
how you felt about it.
That's what I have drawn together from having watched all of you. Remember how I can't help but watch all your videos and analyze them?
Yeah.
After watching all your videos and analyzing them, and from a while back, I said that you very much have cult leader mentality and you're very much moving in that direction. And people in my comments were saying he is a cult leader. No. But yeah, at this point, I thought that was your big play to go over the top. I'm glad it didn't work out. Hopefully you'll come back down to earth and straighten out.
Okay. All right. Well,
I still want you to succeed, Boo.
I've always been respectful to you, Merb, but I'm glad that you can tell me what your perspective is and why you felt that way. So I can tell you what my intent to the video was, and you can believe it or not.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Do you want me to, or?
You're more than welcome to. I'm a big believer in free speech, James.
Okay, but you don't want to hear what my intent to the video was.
I would be lying if I said you were going to persuade me with your words, but
Okay.
I'm all in favor of hearing it. I know that this is being recorded, and I think for posterity you would do yourself a disservice if you did not state it. So I am all in favor. I think you should.
Okay. You think that I should tell you what the intent of the video was?
Yes,
Okay.
for the
So,
audience.
okay, great. So my intent was, yes, I truly believe that they are dangerous, and I believe that there's factual evidence to support that they are dangerous, and that is that they have used violence against others, no matter how extreme or minor. They have used violence against individuals. I would say unlawfully. Maybe my words are wrong. You're an attorney, but definitely used violence against others to, under color of law, to take away their rights, right? And so, based on the fact that they had done it repetitively, and that they, in my opinion, from my viewpoint, they had no regard for the law, I see them as dangerous, very dangerous. And I wanted people to realize who were going out there, who I heard were going out there. I wanted them to be aware. Almost more than anything, I think that there were people going out there who didn't see Leon Valley as a threat, and I would hope to persuade them not to go if they thought that this was going to be just honky-dory walk in the park, that there was a good chance that at the very worst, you know, somebody would do something really stupid, but at the very least, somebody's going to get arrested and or hurt. I don't think that Leon Valley has any intent of stopping violating people's rights. So that was my intent in the video. And I still to this day believe they are very dangerous individuals. I'll stand by that.
I believe you would stand by that, but let's clarify a few things. When people have vehicles impounded, you think that's theft. Am I misstating that?
Unlawfully, yes.
You think, and who determines whether or not it's lawful? You?
Well, your statist government decides whether it's lawful or not.
But as of yet, my statist government hasn't determined that your wife's vehicle being impounded was unlawful. Am I mistaken in that?
You know, I'm not an attorney like you, and so you'd know a lot more about the legislation, the statist legislation on this. But I can tell you what I see from my perspective as a non-attorney, just a guy. It was found that there was no probable cause to arrest me in the first place. And so if there was no probable cause to arrest me, I would assume that there was no probable cause to steal my property in the process of arresting me.
So it sounds as though, just me being a guy, not me being an attorney, that it's whatever you consider to be unlawful that is unlawful, and whatever you consider to be theft is theft. And because you seem to be incapable of drawing correct distinctions between scales and reasonable behaviors, that you attribute things to violence and unlawful assault that aren't actually like a minor arrest that doesn't involve any injury or any actual damage to anybody, you would say is violence. Am I mistaken there?
No, yeah, that's absolutely right. You are not mistaken at all. I would definitely attribute an unlawful arrest. I would attribute any arrest, lawful or unlawful, to violence, force, coercion, violence.
Even if no one got injured, right? Even if everybody complied and they put the handcuffs on super gently and didn't pinch the skin, even in the slightest, that is still violence, right?
At the very least, I would call it coercion. Yeah.
At the very least, but you would most likely just attribute it to violence, I'm assuming.
Well, since if I were to do that to you, you would probably call it violence. I think it would be fair that if somebody else did it, it would also. We have to be consistent across the board, I think. So
you, who would attribute even the most benign act of arrest to be violence, calling the Leon Valley Police violent is essentially a meaningless statement, because even when they're being very gentle, you would still attribute that to violence. So you calling them violent is meaningless.
Okay, right. I can see that. Now, whether it's justified or not would be a different story. But yeah, definitely it is always violence. Would you consider it violence if I were to very gently put handcuffs on you?